So we have something a little controversial today. The FuRyu China Dress Albedo was so close to Holy Grail status. I mean, look at her. I don't know if this technically counts as a China dress, but she is stunning and the glitter doesn't get everywhere and she's pulling it off. These tights, so good. And the base, it's telling its own little story. But we need to address the elephant in the room, these support rods. So for a figure that has so much thought put into it, like these are breaking that fantasy. And while these are nowhere to be found on the official product page, I guess technically they warned us. And yeah, I thought that would be the only issue, but we also need to talk about the setup. Because, I don't know, this is just what we did, so it's your call, but I would ignore the instructions. Because if you follow them, you are risking, one, messing up her tights, scratching the base, and just stressing yourself out trying not to snap her ankle. So instead, what you want to do is you want to put the support rods in the base first, and then next you want to hold her around the waist and set her up that way. Be careful of the stabby wings and some parts that are more delicate than others. And then once you're good to go, slot her into place. It's not fun, but once you're done, you don't really need to worry about her because the support rods are there for a reason and they do their job. After all that, if you're a fan of Albedo, another figure might be coming to mind right about now. And for us, that one is the Kadokawa version that came out last year. This one is also a 1/7 scale. They've got a similar pose, around the same price point, so I mean, let's compare them. First off, setup was super easy, zero stress. Her foot's already connected to the base platform, and wow, my God, someone spent 5 seconds designing an inconspicuous support piece. Who would have thought? Support elements aside, the approach to each one is also pretty different. Kadokawa wholly focused on the character, while FuRyu, I mean, they made a whole scene. I'd also argue both look amazing from every angle, and I adore both of these figures' expressions. They look elegant yet otherworldly, all in their own unique ways. Other key differences are that the China dress is more detailed and plays with materials more, while the Kadokawa one is more simple. But simple doesn't mean bad. So to wrap it up, while I can't ignore the support rod issue of the FuRyu scale, this is, I mean, legitimately a really, really pretty figure. And the obvious question is, are these rods a deal breaker? But for me, the better question, I think, is what are you looking for when it comes to Albedo figures? Because if you're someone who's confident in their assembly skills, I would honestly pick this one. But it is nice knowing that there are a lot of other Albedo figures out there that are just as beautiful, but that's just me. Let us know what you think in the comments, and if you like what you see, you can follow us on our socials. Until next time, this has been Dana with Solaris Japan, and keep collecting. Bye!